Alright, yo, I'm dropping the secret sauce on how to start a clothing brand in 2025. Now, this video ain't gonna be for any of you guys that have TikTok monkey brains, bro. It's gonna be a long video, but it's dropping the best sauce on how to get rich with your clothing brand. Dude, this is way simpler than you think. It just takes a lot of hard work. And there's plenty of ways to start to do it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going over is something that people just don't understand. You need money to start a type of business like this. And I don't know why people don't understand that. How are you gonna buy inventory and start a business if you don't have money? Now, there's a few different ways that you can get money to start your business. Alright, so the first one, which I recommend a lot of you guys do, is get a job. And I don't mean you have to get a job for a long time, but get a job for like 3 to 4 months, make 2 to 5K. That's really all you need to start a brand. Now, there might be some of you out there who just absolutely despise getting a job. Like, you don't want to do it, no matter what. I was like that. I have had a job in the past, and I did not like it. Every day, I did not look forward to going to my job. So if you're like that, you need to find someone that's really close to you, who really trusts you. That might be your parents, your grandparents, some of your friends. All right, but just go to those people and be like, all right, dude, I need some money, and I promise you I will get it back to you no matter what, and give them a date. You have to give them a date. So they can't just be like, dude, I'm still waiting on my money, and it's like 2 years later. All right, but here's the thing. Let's say you borrow that money, and your first drop doesn't go well, and now you have no money to give back to them. You'll need to get a job. And I know you never really wanted to, but you are going to need to still get a job. Now, it only has to be for however long it takes for them to get their money back, and then for you to be able to start your business again with your own money. But you'll just, at that point, have to be okay with getting a job. Now, like for me, for example, I already said I did not want to go back to work. So I talked to my parents. I told them, guys, I need to borrow like $1,000. Now, $1,000 is a lot of money. So at first, they asked a lot of questions and really wanted to make sure like it was going to go good. Now, it's really rare that like someone like your parents would even say like, yeah, sure, here's $1,000. Like, no one's really going to do that. So you really have to do a lot of convincing if you want like a big sum of money like that, even though you guaranteeing them you'll pay them back. All right, I'll give you an example for borrowing money like that. Let's say you borrow $1,000 from your parents. You spend months getting your first drop ready, which it will take a while to get that first step ready, but it's all ready. You're ready to drop your clothes. You drop it, and congrats, you sell out on your first drop. Now, you only had $1,000 worth of product, so it won't be super hard to sell out, but don't expect selling out. No matter if it's your first drop or if it's your 50th drop, it's going to be difficult to sell out. All right, let's say you sell out. It's the best feeling you've ever had in your life, just hearing all those Shopify notifications go through. All right, but let's say you have a 50% profit margin. Now you're left with $2,000. With those $2,000, you have to give $1,000 back to your parents because that's what you own. Now you're left over with $1,000. So what are you going to do? You take that full $1,000 and reinvest it back in the inventory. Now, if you're okay with dropping a couple less products on your second drop, then take a little bit of that money and run it for ads on TikTok and Instagram. What I mean is you film videos promoting your brands, and then on TikTok and Instagram, there's either a promote button or a boost button, and you can pay like $10 to get some views. I've done that in the past with other accounts, and it can really range. You can get like 10,000 views with one video,